I need to make a Hieronymus mask.
Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your Dungeon Master tonight. This is the Keep on the Borderlands, episode 22. And we've left the heroes off in the Goblin Cave, so it's titled The Goblin Cave. How's it going, everybody?
Fantastic.
Let's go.
Back.
Let's do
We are back. And you all look fantastic in our new overlay. This overlay is kind of like the same as the other one, just switched on from side to side here. I figured I'd give John get rid of the watermark for John. Your left shoulder is getting a little heavy carrying it, right? There you go. Yeah.
The story doesn't know left and right. Is that the L means
L for love.
love? Yeah. So this one's my left. Okay.
L for love. So yeah, so we switch up the overlays a little bit. I'm gonna go through them as we would normally, when we introduce the characters. But you'll see, I've decided to on a better format for all the streams. I'm trying to improve the streams, for watchability. I like to talk a lot in the beginning, usually make it real long, stretch it out. So we're gonna do less of that probably today because we started a little late. But I like to make sure that the format is always kind of consistent. Here we've got this beautiful shot of us, and then you can see our Roll20 scene. Oh, beautiful Roll20 scene. Look at this. Ready? There it is.
Wow.
The scene of the murder of the hobgoblin children.
It was a mercy.
Beautiful.
I disagree.
It could be a mercy. It's definitely murder, though.
So you can see this kind of falls in line of all the other streams I've been doing lately. Tomoa-chan, Secrets of Skyhorn Lighthouse, and
This drone designed to set.
I'm gonna try to keep these consistent with each other. So I really like this. You can see the screen bigger. You can see all of us. I think still, even though the squares are a tiny bit smaller, but it's just a little more economical. And as we go through, we'll show the character screens. So let's do a little introductions here. Oh, one last thing before we start. The Secrets of Skyhorn Lighthouse. Last week we had to postpone the big finale. That's my YouTuber collaboration with Wargamer Fritz. Look at that. He's here. And Esper the Bard, Sarah from the Hype Goblin, and Jordan from Flute Salute. We had to postpone it. We had a sick member party, so we had to postpone to the 18th, which is just next week. So that'll be the epic conclusion to Skyrim Lighthouse. And Wild Beyond the Witchlight is going to continue on Tuesdays going forward. So, yeah, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. Now let's jump into our character introductions and a bit of a recap. Why don't we start with Chris?
All right. So, Hieronymus, after the loss of Zeb, he has kind of shifted gears a bit. Up to that point, he was kind of using Zeb as a crutch, hiding behind Zeb often and surviving. But especially last episode, he kind of stepped into it and risked himself to get more tactical with his explosive power. He's I think that he's starting to feel the true power of evocation, and he kind of might start taking a little bit more risk with himself. So we'll see what happens.
Nice. Hieronymus taking more risks. I like it.
We'll see. Someone's got to do it.
Chris, who should we go to next?
I'll jump in next.
Oh, Fritz wants to jump in.
I will boldly jump in next.
Here we go.
Hey, everybody. So I'm playing the party's druid, which has I guess turned out more to be a healer as we've entered the Caves of Chaos. And I'm doing a little bit of catch up here because I missed the last session. So naturally, the first question before I watched the stream that was posted, am I still alive? So that's good. I see my
valid question.
That's the big question. Am I still alive?
No news is good news.
That's the good news. And moving into the caves, I'm curious to find out what's going on with these goblins. So a little bit of a hobgoblins, a little bit of a catch up here.
That's right. Well, yeah, we faced a few different creatures. So now I think Chris or Fritz, who should we jump to next?
Jump to Sasori.
Ooh, good choice.
Good evening, everyone. I'm playing Sasori Sasu, our swashbuckling rogue at 3rd level. And, I'm walking out of here with a really big head, having thought that I got the most kills tonight. But 2 things happened. People killed things behind my back, and I don't know how to count. But as far as I know, I got the most kills in this cave, and I'm happy and raring to go, ready for some more stabbing.
Did you get the most kills?
No, not at all. It was.
Okay. Yeah, you can't.
Xander had a.
So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Shout out to
He killed 5.
shout out to Stefano in the chat who got the final tally, where I believe he said that Xander got 5 kills and I got 4 kills. And then there was a bunch of child kills that I didn't get to see, but I think those are minuses. So in Sasori's mind, I got the most kills.
Those are minuses, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we need to do we need to come up with like a contract for how we count kills, because
Need some rules.
all of Hieronymus is bristly at the thought of the fact that he didn't get all of those kills.
Yeah, no, I think kill means the person who makes them stop breathing, and that wasn't you.
I could stop you from breathing.
So we've got,
This is John and Chris's beef.
we've got,
Oh,
got goals, assists, and blocks.
Blocks.
you have the most assists. You definitely do.
Kills batted in.
No, because Ula's got a bunch of assists with those snares.
Oh, that's true. She's got so many assists.
Yeah. So many. John, who are you tagging her?
I'm sorry?
Who are you gonna pick?
For who has most kills?
No, for who's next?
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally missed that. I'm method acting tonight. I'm going to throw Jeff under the bus.
Okay. Well, I'm Jeff. I'm going to be playing Scory again this week. And I've done a lot of thinking. Scory's done a lot of thinking in the last couple of weeks. And I still think Scory did the right thing.
Whoa. Doubling down.
But, we'll have to see how that shapes up in the long run. So I think that this is going to be something we're going to be talking about for a long time.
Well, it's good. This brings up drama. I like it. Jeff, who are we going to pick?
Let's see. Oh, well, let's go straight to Barack because that's where the Civil War is going to evolve, I suspect. Charcoalition Civil War.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely some interesting feelings going on here. I'm Pericelios, the resident paladin, and certainly feeling more and more isolated in this group. I think now, maybe Uhla, Eric's a little bit of a toss-up, kind of feeling like, I guess he doesn't know what Jeff did, but a bit of the kind of the last moral compass standing. And I'm glad because
we're going to have a talk.
I feel like it's hard to get players to choose the darker routes, and I think it's hard for us to stay on the lighter routes. So this is going to be fun. So definitely going to feel conflicted moving ahead.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And praise Hyperion.
Praise Hyperion. And I think the last
temporary hit points. Is that now? No.
No.
And everyone remember, don't pick your nose when someone else is talking because everyone can see you now.
Oh no!
You got to lean out of frame.
It's a disaster.
It used to be where I would take bites at dinner.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Eric Lavernus. I'm playing the resident cleric here today, Trickery Domain Cleric, which, I didn't see myself being the moral compass in this group, but after we killed the women and children last time, I'm thinking I might be, which is concerning. Feeling a lot like Barrack here, where it's like, what are we doing here? And not even knowing about Scory killing children with killing the woman was a bit much. I felt a bit like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, it was an Anakin moment.
It was a big Anakin moment. I could hear Qui-Gon yelling no in the background.
You
Well,
get sand in your britches and
Well, you know how I feel about sand too.
yeah.
Didn't caring about the women and children kill your last character on this stream?
No, a giant frog killed the last character on my stream, but that's neither here nor there.
I think
I think it was a Bullywug King.
It was a Bullywug King, and it one-shotted me. So yeah,
oh man, in my head canon, it was totally those women with like the poison barrels or whatever, jars.
Man, really method acting for sure.
You know, Daniel Day-Lewis. Sorry.
That is what I think when I think of Sasori. Is clearly Daniel Day-Lewis will be playing Sasori in the movie.
Well,
It's the only one who could do it.
We've got a lot of talented actors here. And we also have John. And let's recap. Last time we played, we had episode 21 called The Caves of Chaos, and it lived up to the name. You entered into the cave, were ambushed by goblins. You have a whole slew of NPCs. I had to write them down. You've got Xander Cartwright, who's the priest of Maeve. He is the, I wouldn't say the, wouldn't say he's your patron. He's not really, he's not paying you really. He asked for your help to clear out the caves. Kind of a common goal. You've already got the sense. I know Eric Lavernus does not like his methods. He seems to be set on vengeance rather than true justice, which is what Maeve's way is all about. But nonetheless, he gets the job done. He's a formidable ally to have, and he has two acolytes with him, Hubert and Bogren. They are acolytes of Maeve. They have taken vows of silence, so they have been waiting at the cave entrance with bells, ready to ring at a moment's notice. You also have Mohag and Sho Rembo. Mohag was a man you met in the tavern, the Grease Goat. He's a capable adventurer, it seems. He looks the part, at least, man bun and all. And he wants to prove himself and make sure that he gets a fair piece of the treasure. So far, I don't know if anybody's impressed with Mohag, but I think, no. Yeah, the answer is no so far. He's been a little bit of a pragmatist, not jumping into the fray when necessary and kind of keeping himself preserved more than anybody else. But the fan favorite, I think, is Sho Rembo. I mean, if there's going to be anybody to support, that's going to take the place of Zeb, perhaps, it's Sho Rembo. Sho is, he's been, I think he's been very nice to you all. He gave you some cookies. Hardtack, I should say. It's hardtack. But it was a delicious hardtack, and it had some healing properties to it. It gave you temporary hit points, a D4 of temporary hit points, and some of you are saving your cookies for later. I think Eric ate his cookie, right? Somebody ate the cookie already. I forget. But probably was Eric Lavernus. And you entered the caves, ambushed by goblins, killed some goblins, went into a hobgoblin lair, and that's when the critical moments came. When you had beaten the combatants, the women and children who were left were slaughtered. Scory delivering the curious blow to the children as they left, kind of agreeing with Xander. Xander was convinced that was the thing to do, maybe not the honorable thing, but the what'd you call it, Scory? The
humane thing
the
to do.
The humane thing to do, right? Because they would only become instruments of chaos and kill people at the keep and not really be able to.
If they were lucky, more likely to have been supper for some vile scavengers.
What's wrong with a little chaos? Come on.
So it's been some tense moments here, and Scory, I think we're gonna pick it right up where we left off. Tim, you brought this question up in the before we went live. Did everyone witness this? Or Scory, I know you waited till they were leaving. You were the last behind, but did you do it in a way that they would have heard or would have came back to see it?
Wow. I would have waited until everybody was out of the room except Xander, and would have done it in the quickest, quietest way I could. How big were these hobgoblins?
Oh, they were small children, very small, very easy, hard to defend themselves.
How'd you call them, younglings?
Younglings, yeah, we'll call them goblin younglings.
Goblin toddlers.
Goblin pups.
Hobgoblins, yeah.
I guess just 3. How many of them were there?
3.
3. 3 quick chops.
3 cooked chops. Give me a stealth check. I'd say if you get a
That's
15 or higher, you would do it successfully without making noise.
a problem.
Ouch.
Hang on. I'm
Oops, I'm going to the wrong scene here, but I'll go to our roll 20 scene so we can see the roll.
my
Can Hieronymus like cough really loud to like help cover this?
not even close.
No,
Not
it's
even close.
the squeals, the painful squeals. You hear them.
Everyone's
and
like,
everyone-
"Ow, I got a bug."
If you'd like to check back on what happened, any character that would be concerned can do so.
I'd be very well aware.
I think if screams emanate from the room where we had more or less just faced off with an argument as a party, debating about what we should do. If screams come from the room, I'm pretty sure Barrick would be like, hold on a second.
I'm not willing to go back, but I think it's crystal clear what's going on there.
All right.
I think I'd walk back to the door and witness Scory and Xander walking out together with maybe a few more bloodstains.
Well, I don't look happy about it.
What was that, friend Scory?
I look up at him real stern and I just say, I did what had to be done. I don't like it, but I did it.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Aye.
Then say it. Be a man and own it.
Oh, is that the way it's going to be then?
You did something.
I did. I humanely ended the lives of those goblin pups because you weren't going to take them back to town and raise them, were you? You are going to leave them here to suffer and be slaughtered.
That's what you think would happen. You made the choice for them. This wasn't a decision that was left up to you.
It was.
You see Xander in the back.
What was your counter proposal?
Let nature take its course. I don't think it's up to us to make the judgments of those who don't attack us.
We made the judgment to attack these goblins when we showed up here. They didn't come to the keep to attack us today. We came to them. We brought the fight to them.
Indeed, I did walk into a cave. And immediately my friend Eric was shot. I did not bring the fight. I was ready to repel one.
Are you serious, man? You walk into someone else's home and you are
And I
going to
did
blame
not
it on
kill
them?
the children in that home. Yes, Scory.
Are we not here to clear the caves? Xander chimes in.
We're here to
No.
clear them of a threat, and those children pose no threat to us or anyone in the keep.
You can't leave them to suffer and die.
We can't anymore, they're already dead.
I'd welcome one of those children in 10 years' time challenging me to a duel. It would be epic.
Indeed, I think it's important that we don't lose ourselves in an effort to do good and become the evil we're trying to stop.
So the goblins that we killed were inherently evil.
No, the one who swung a weapon at me and at my friends. Yes, they are.
Why did we come here then?
Indeed, to seek out the evil that seems to be threatening this land.
But by your definition, they did not become evil until you walked into their home with weapons and armor on, and they swung at you. That's when they became evil.
Says the man who's wiping the blood of children off his hands still.
Children that you orphaned!
Please, 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 please. We need to move on with this. We can
We
discuss the
orphaned
philosophy.
Scory.
We can discuss the philosophy another time. We're in enemy territory. We have to keep moving.
Indeed. Some of you may find yourselves without a teammate, should this be the path that we continue on.
Look, lad. This is the path we set out on when we left the keep.
No, it wasn't.
You're strolling into someone else's home and you're murdering all of the adults, but you're leaving the children.
I murder the people who seek fighting. Yes. And murder is not the word I would use,
I've been
Scory.
attacking you before you came here.
Scory, you're defending killing children.
No,
Please stop claiming any moral high ground.
Everyone,
Stop
If
trying to
they're
find
children,
reasons.
if they're innocent children, raise them as innocent children.
Give
Take
me a-
responsibility for them, bring them back to the keep, and raise them as children.
I think I made my point, Scory.
give me a perception
I don't think
checks.
you
You
did.
can argue all day, but you are the one that murdered children.
Give me perception checks, everybody.
Oh boy.
That's annoying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, too low, all low.
Oh, I know.
Ew.
Did that show up? Yes. It did.
No 20s. All right.
So
Team short.
Yeah. Hieronymus and Scory. Scory, you're arguing with Barrack, and then you hear a very, what you would think would be a loud pounding sound, but the rest of the group is oblivious. They're focused in on your conversation. Hieronymus, you probably would hear. Sorry, you might even catch wind of it first. You might be the first one to look back towards the way you came, and again, it's a loud pounding noise, like something smashing up against rock.
There's more coming.
This doesn't sound like footsteps, though. It sounds like a very large object being hurled against the rock. Makes like a loud, and then you hear the sound of little rock
Outside the-
rubble coming, kind of sprinkling down to the ground
From outside the caverns, this is happening?
from the path which you came.
The path or the hallway?
The hallway that you just came from.
We are not alone, lads.
Do we hear ringing bells?
No bells.
Which is almost more concerning.
Yep.
Well, I grab my shield and my axe and turn to face the door. We can finish this argument later.
I've said what I had to.
As soon as Scory moves, I double move sprint towards the door.
Sure.
Towards
Move your
us.
tokens.
Am I not?
Friends.
Are we supposed to be back on the?
No, we're on the wait screen.
Whoops.
Okay.
Oh, now it's shifting.
There you go.
I'm gonna go make sure that Hubert is okay because I feel connected to the little guy.
Oh, there we are. Way down in the corner.
Oh, yep, okay.
I have to find us.
Thank you, Jeff. That was helpful.
Oh, yeah, lower right-hand corner.
The tag, yeah. All right, move your tokens. Tell me where you'd like to go. You hear the pounding continue. It probably happens once every 30 seconds or so.
Well, I'm going to push up the middle to here and peek around the corner if I can,
Sure.
if they'll let me. Now that I'm.
I can double move that far.
Now that you're a pariah.
Whatever.
All right, so you look down the corner, John. I think you snuck down there further, right? You get
Yep.
back to the area where Eric was shot, and you can see the goblin bodies, strewn about the floor. You hear the sound clearly. It's coming from back towards the entrance, but you don't see anything here. Do you have a light source? Or no, you don't
Dark
need it. You have dark vision, right? You don't see anything, but you do hear the loud sound again in another 30 seconds or so.
All right, I'm going to keep moving forward with my weapons drawn with the intent of trying to get up to the room. I know the path. I know up to the right there's a room. I'm thinking I'm going to finally grab a bow and arrow from this source that I believe had a stack of bow and arrows in the last.
Did it have bows and arrows?
It was this room or the next room. I thought it was this room, though. They were shooting at us from here.
When we first walked in the first room, I was shot by bow and arrow. I don't know if the hobgoblins had them, but definitely the
That
first
barrel
goblin
actually
killed.
holds spears.
Oh,
They
then
hit
I'm,
it with a flaming sphere. Roll a sphere down there.
Spears.
I'm moving on.
Longbows from the hobgoblins, several of them.
Yeah, there are definitely short bows here too, from the goblins, the regular goblins.
Bob, are we allowed to move freely?
Yeah.
Or do you want us to kind of take?
Oh, I thought I was
No.
counting. Okay.
No initiative right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I wasn't getting past Sasori there.
Yeah. So Sori's certainly taking the
He
scouting.
was scouting.
Point on this one.
Yeah. I'm going to take another jump up. Knowing there's a room off to the side, I'm going to come over here with another
Sure.
double move.
You see the
Is there-
bodies that you had dragged up here for the interrogation.
Still
They're
all
still
there.
Yep,
Nobody,
still lay there.
nobody's in need of a stab. They're all sleeping.
They're all, I believe
Pick the
they are
fishes.
already
Need
dead.
of a stab.
I think we killed them all.
Well put.
Has there been any other noise since that initial noise that only two of us heard? Or no?
You've heard it. You've heard it probably like 3 times now.
Okay. And is
And it sounds like big rocks banging against bigger rocks.
Sounds like a big rock hitting against something very large. Yeah, and sprinkling of the pebbles and rubble down to the ground.
Okay.
Can I make another check to hear noises? Can someone send a familiar forward to find out what we have
Sure.
going on?
Last time I did that, I got killed, but okay. I'll send Cockroach up ahead.
I'm not a familiar. Leave me alone.
We bought charcoal this time.
Yeah, I have plenty now.
Well, now, north is the entrance or south?
North is the
North.
entrance. We came in from the north.
And as you get to the north, you can see Bogren and Hubert. They're looking at attention at the entrance to the cave. They have bells in their hands, but they're not ringing them. They look to you with sort of like a puzzled look, and they hold their hands up.
Oh.
If we stand next to them at the entrance, is the sound coming from outside of the cave or coming from like behind us in a different direction?
No, it sounded like it was inside the cave.
So just a different direction than we came.
Can Cockroach see? I can't see anything when I move him.
That's just because there's nothing else on the map outside of the caves.
Oh, okay.
I also
But
can't bring Xander.
That's just open ground. Okay.
But even when I move him down, let's see if I go this way. Yeah, I still can't. Nothing opens up when I move him.
Oh, he's not pinned to your sight,
Yeah.
or he doesn't have sight, one or the other.
From where we are now, is it easy
He's
to
an
tell
owl.
if the sound is coming
It's a
from
blind familiar.
the south or the west?
How's that,
There we
Chris?
Yes, now I can see.
Okay,
Ooh, I
so
like
you move
this.
him to there, and inside this chamber, I'll tell you what you see. This is a 20-foot by 30-foot chamber. There's a small table, 2 worn benches, and a large keg in the far corner. Near the entrance, you can see an open barrel full of spears, very similarly laid out to the previous room.
Yikes. Did he see anything living in there?
Give me a perception check.
I don't know what an owl's perception check would be, but here's mine.
They get advantage on perception checks with sight and hearing.
They have dark vision too, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna roll a d20 for him.
The kids know the rules.
But they have 1 point. for
But he
hit
gets
points.
advantage, right?
He gets advantage for sight.
Oh.
So he scans the rooms
and hearing.
yeah, and hearing. Okay, good. So he scans the room. He circles around the table. He doesn't see much. There are a couple of different passageways out from this room. You headed in from the east. There's passage south. 2 passages south, I should say.
All right. Well, he'll come over here and like kind of
And it continues further west.
whatever. He needs
Okay.
more dark vision. Oh.
What's
So-
north? You want to go north?
North
Pause.
is outside.
Pause there, Chris. Pause there,
Okay.
Chris. When you fly further west into the room, you can see more these little alcoves jutting out to the south, and that's when a spear is going to fly out towards Cockroach.
No. Poor cockroach.
Got decent armor class.
Wah, wah, wah.
What's Cockroach's AC?
I have no idea.
I don't have
11.
Look, thank you, Nate.
11? An owl is an 11?
Why, you think it's higher or lower?
Should be higher. This should
I
be
feel like
higher.
it should also be higher, yeah.
It doesn't take
It's 11.
opportunity attacks, so it avoids all opportunity attacks.
Oh, it's got pretty low dex, that's why.
It's a good trade-off.
It's got 1
All right.
hit point.
You're going to get 2. These are actually going to be, these are spears, not short bows, but the Beyond 20's bringing them up as short bow, but these are javelins or spears, I should say. So a 22 and a 6. The 22 is going to hit.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Whoops, I rolled it again. Sorry. And it's going to be 7 hit
Bye.
points. Cockroach
Bye,
goes down.
cockroach. It was fun having you.
You had a good run.
Did Cockroach not get temporary hit points from any of the food?
No.
Maybe we should have done that.
Fed him hardtack.
I don't think you can get an owl to eat hardtack.
He still would have died, even if he had 6 temporary.
I don't know. He might try it. It might be a hoot.
You hear a screech.
Gosh.
Clearly
Go to
a,
bed. Good night.
We're here all week. Don't forget to tip your server.
I had
Well,
who said that?
me.
Who?
John.
Oh, God.
God,
God.
I'm going to bed.
And Bob is the champion. I am not worthy. I am not worthy.
Oh, my God.
That was good. So, the spear comes out, hits Cockroach, it disappears, but you did hear the grunts and the sort of the little conversation whispers going on. Clearly, there are goblins here lurking in the alcoves.
I'm going to send a flaming sphere down there.
Sure.
I'll move up. Let's see here, right? And we're talking to the left, right? Down that way.
Yeah, I'll give you an object here to interact with.
Smoke them out.
Let's see. Can I make you able to hold this? No, this is not really an object. So I'm just going to move this for you. Where do you want it?
Right there, and we'll just start sending it straight down.
Do you need to be able to see where you send it?
That is a good question.
Okay.
Let's look it up here.
Because you might need to be able to see where it goes. It ends in an occupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Let's see, you could direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall and jump it across pits 10 feet wide. The sphere ignites, yada yada yada. It doesn't say it needs right? Doesn't say it needs. But I would say that you don't see through the sphere, right? So once you turn it left, it's gonna go, and you wouldn't know how to navigate it past that.
Yeah,
Though.
I would think I would be able to navigate it within sight, and then if I lose sight, it's just going to continue on.
Yeah, like you could tell it to keep going, but it's not gonna know if it's gonna run into a wall or hit something or
So we'll
So when I
just roll it. We'll just roll it down there.
send it down.
Yeah.
Sure. You hear the clattering of spears against the wall and some chittering of the goblins that clearly have discovered or been discovered by the sphere. You don't see them, but you hear the noise.
All right. I mean, they know we're here anyway, so
Fire! Fire!
get in there.
Sounds like a job for a wizard.
Fire!
Indeed.
You line them up, I'll take them down.
It's like the flaming
Let
sphere,
us-
the poor caster's fireball. Fireball wannabe.
Let us seek out hostile enemies.
Let us define hostile enemies.
Anyone who looks at me hostile like, be over with.
I don't know if he's looking at me. I'm not going first this time. I died last time. So.
Bob, can I be specifically looking for any tripwires or
Yeah.
traps?
Give me a perception
anything
check.
on the floor or the ceiling? Okay.
Yeah, give me perception checks.
Excellent.
It's still dark, right?
Yep. I believe they have light sources though.
Yep.
I have the light cantrip on my insignia right now.
Yeah.
What is Xander doing? He's very quiet.
Yeah,
Xander
he's
had cast-
quiet. He's
He
listening.
cast light
He's-
on Barrack. That's how Barrack can see, and that's
Correct.
the light source we have.
Yes. Xander cast a light on him. Xander's holding his maul. He's going in cautiously. He's right in the middle of the group. He hasn't said much though since the hobgoblin incident.
Zeb's
so-
token is man bun.
Yes, that's Mohag.
Mohag.
Yeah.
I see
Alright.
nothing north. Yes.
Yeah, neither of you see anything. There's nothing there, it seems.
Can I do a tuck and roll over to the north side?
Give me an
Take an action.
acrobatics check, sure.
Oh yes, let's go. One full solid snake on this one with my hot acrobatics.
You've been
Best
waiting
roll
like
you ever done seen.
4 months.
Oh boy.
No, you haven't.
I am a gymnast at heart.
He hit
You
into the table and made a lot of noise.
At heart, but not in fact.
He like puts his palms on the floor, does like a half a cartwheel, and he goes parkour.
Like if Jack Black tried to roll.
Yeah,
Can I-
exactly.
Can I get to this square though behind the corner?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thanks.
So
It
move
must
yourself,
raise my
and I'll
thought,
tell
but-
you what you see. You can see the flaming sphere as you nimbly cut across the hallway.
Parkour.
But you do see goblins attempting to trying to figure out the best way to get around the sphere as it's kind of taking up the entryway here. But you can see them. They have spears in their hands, and they are trying to get past the sphere. They see you as well.
Good.
All right. Let's
I
go
will,
into initiative here now, because I know that you've spotted the enemies and they've seen you. Let's begin. Remember, try to click on your token before you roll. If not, I'll obviously just write it down if this wasn't working. We had a little issue with this last time.
Yeah.
Nice, Ron. Oh, it's perfect.
We got a 19, Bobby. The
Yep.
token's still kind of weird.
It's okay.
That might be from last time.
That's from last time because my initiative was very different.
It could be.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I'm gonna write it
Mine's
down.
not very different.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna write it down. I've got everybody's pretty
Oh.
much down here.
Man, it worked for me.
And
Sorry. Working the kinks out on this D&D Beyond thing, folks.
When was the last time I was the last in initiative? That's impressive. You guys rolled awesome.
That was a pretty hot initiative for us.
yeah, it's pretty good. So I've got Scory at 21, Uhla at 20, Hieronymus at 19, Barrack at 17,
Wow.
Eric at
Yeah.
13, Sasori at 10. I've
Yeah.
also got, let's see here, Xander. He's coming in at 13, so he's gonna go after Eric. And then I've got Mohag at 16. What's let me see. I gotta bring Mohag's character up.
You got Uhla there at 19 too. Don't forget.
Yeah,
I think I got
19.
Uhla. Uhla's at 20.
Okay.
And Mohag has a +1, so he's at 16. So he's going to be before Barrack, or after Barrack, excuse me. And Shorembo got a 9, so he's going last.
It's okay.
Stay
All right, so
back,
Scory,
show.
Scory, Uhla, Hieronymus, Barrack, Mohag, Eric, Xander, Sasori, Show. All right, everybody, let's do it.
All right. Does that mean me?
Yep.
All right.
Starts with you, Scory.
Okay. And the noises to the north.
There was noise this
I mean-
way. to the north. However,
Okay.
you can see Eric seems to have spotted enemies south in this alcove.
Oh, okay. So, I see. Okay, so I'll come. That's
That's the flaming sphere in the purple there.
let's see. Okay, so that's 20 feet. Do I want to go more? Yeah, I'll just camp right there, and I'll hit this one that I can reach.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, let's see if I can how to make this work. It come through? What?
It hasn't come through yet.
There it is. 18.
18, nice.
Okay.
That'll hit. Go for it.
Oh, it's one-handed damage. It's a 7.
7, gotcha. That's gonna kill that goblin. Oops, I'm in GM view. Let me get that back. All right, so this goblin dies. You hack it down with your axe. Bloodlust continues. Anything else for you?
Let me see. No, I'm good.
Good, okay. All right, let's go to Uhla.
Right, move up. Can I reestablish control of the sphere?
Yeah, totally. You still have it.
And can I see that goblin that's down there?
Yes, you can move the spear onto it, yes.
I will just command the sphere, push it right through it.
Gotcha. So it's going to take a saving throw because you pushed it into its sphere. Excuse me, its space. And let's see. Yeah, if you ram the sphere into a creature, the creature must take the saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. All right, here's the saving throw. What is it? Dexterity?
Next save.
Dex.
An 11. Fails, I believe, for you. Yeah. Okay, so do the damage. 2d6.
Damage is what was it?
2d6.
2d6. Oh,
10.
dinner's ready, everybody.
Ding,
You
dang.
can smell the roast goblin as this
Look.
sphere just
Gets a kill.
disintegrates. Yeah, who's keeping track here? Chat, keep track here.
Still only counts as 1.
Still only counts as 1.
But it was artfully done, for what it's worth.
These are the chat is on fire
I'm an
right
elf.
now.
He's a dwarf.
Who's a dwarf?
Story.
Score is a dwarf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. He killed one. I killed one. I'm an elf. He's a dwarf.
Oh, it's perfect. Legolas moment here. By the way, the chat is on fire. Joseph says, "Are these adult goblins?" And then Chris from Long Island Fritz is actually the secret MVP here. So there you go. Roasting.
Love it.
A lot of roasting going on. Sorry, Jeff, at your expense.
Try my pizza off to the side.
All right, now we go to Hieronymus.
Okay, so Hieronymus is gonna go up to here and prepare to cast Firebolt at the first enemy that comes into his line of sight.
Gotcha. Ready to action. All set. Anything else from you, or is that it?
That is all.
All right, then we go to Barrack.
Okay. I will. Can I go through the flaming spear unharmed? And is it moved onto a different spot?
So if a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere, not even just on its space, within 5 feet, and actually I should have put the token really, the token's really in a spot, so it
Okay.
would have been here. So Jeff, you would have been fine. But if you end within 5 feet of the sphere, you have to make a dex save.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Is this the end of the cave here, Bob?
You come to a dead end. You see the 2 goblin bodies charred in the bottom on the floor.
All right, as an action, can I examine the end of this cave and look for any sort of
Sure.
secret passage or something?
Sure, you can give me a perception check or an investigation check, whichever you'd like to do.
Investigation
However-
for sure. Next. Hot 14.
No, it seems to be a very sturdy rock wall you've run into.
Nothing but rock this way, lads. And that's my
Says the
turn.
human.
Barrack length. Now we go to Mohag, and then Eric will be on deck. Yes, Eric's on deck. So Mohag will turn back down. He sees this flaming sphere, and he's going to stop by Scory. He'll look down towards Barrack and see that it's a dead end, and he'll say, "Well, I guess that's everything, huh? Done for the day. Gonna head back." He's talking to you, Scory.
No, Timon's excellent, lad.
Yeah, look, I mean, I waiting to get this axe as bloody as yours, but nothing I could do. What am I gonna do? I can't hit the flaming sphere.
All the children were gone.
Yeah, the children.
We might be able to find you a school.
All right, now we go to Eric Lavernus.
No, a lumberjack collective, not a school.
That was darker than I imagined. I'm sorry.
Pretty dark.
This is sick.
Pretty dark.
I'm gonna slide back up here and flip this table over to act as a barrier. And then can I tell from where I am if the sound is coming from the further west or to the south here? It looks like there's a second passage or something.
Say it one more time, I'm sorry.
Is that sound that I heard before coming from the west or from that further south passage, it looks like?
The sound that you heard before, the smashing sound, you don't hear it anymore, but it was probably coming from this direction. Yeah, this general area of the caves. However, I'm just gonna let you know you're moving, and you can see some goblins in the cave here. They look like they're about to go up, like they were ready to leap out into the common area that you're in to grab their spears that they must have thrown, because you can see the spears on the floor here. Yeah. And the goblins, now that you moved to this vantage point, you can see them. I'll just put them on the map now.
Can I just flip this table up to act as like a barrier for me?
Yes, you could. You can. Can you see the tokens now?
I see this one in the corner here. Yeah.
Okay, so you can see and hear goblins. They're about ready to come out and grab their spears.
Sure. Would it be my action to flip that table, or can I get a shot off one of them?
Give me a. Here's what we'll do. If you want to kick it down, give me an athletics check to see if we could do it. Give me a DC 13 to see if you could flip it over.
Sure.
With the kick. Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh, I am the strongest.
So you just kind of kick it over with the part of your movement interacting with the object or so, and then you can
parkour.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll pop off a shot with the crossbow on that one. Does a 17 hit?
It does. 5 damage.
5 piercing. Yeah, please. Thank you.
You can hear the squeals. Ah! My shoulder.
In common?
Yeah. Why not?
Perfect. That's it for me.
Yeah. They speak common. Yep. All right.
That's
and then we got after Eric and Xavier. Xavier will hear the cries coming from the north and rush in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll get behind the table with you, and he'll ask you if where the enemies are. Eric?
I will point south towards the one I just shot in this way.
Okay, so he gets a quick look, peeks behind the overturned table, and he readies his maul attack if anything were to come close enough. We'll go to the goblins now. So these goblins, you can see the injured one scurry out, and it grabs its spear.
I can see him.
Chris, if you can see, your ready to action will go off. Yes.
Here it comes. Ho 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 ho. And here comes the damage. No.
So a
5 points
17
damage.
and a 5 damage. That's going to kill this one because it was injured from Eric.
Yes, yes.
And then you can see another one come up right behind that one. This one actually goes over towards the spears, however, and it looks like the spears that are in the keg, not the one it threw on the floor. It reaches around, it fumbles into the spears. It looks like it's being very picky as it grabs spear after spear and realizes, where is it? Here it is. And he grabs one of the spears and pulls it like a lever. And the rock wall here starts to open up slowly, releasing
The Kraken?
More goblin children.
a large ogre comes bounding out of the wall.
Oh, God, no.
This ogre is much larger than Not.
Oh,
All right, he's got a good head above Not, and he's carrying a very large battering ram that he smashes up against the wall of the cave. Clearly, the same sound that you've heard echoing into the caves before. All right, now we go to Sasori.
All right. Well, I see my target.
So you got a dueling opportunity here.
I am definitely going to run straight at this guy. Be within range right there, and I'm going to attack. That'll be a 9 to hit with my rapier. It's a big dude. Fingers crossed.
Let's see here. So you actually, unfortunately, you have disadvantage on this attack.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
It has its battering ram, which it's smashing against the wall, kind of protruding out, and it's making your engagement with him kind of awkward. So it gives a disadvantage right now.
Would I have recognized that and moved one space forward?
No, it's just a general disadvantage against attacks. The first attack.
I'll
Not
roll
the first
again.
attack. Still
I
its
don't
turn.
think I needed to go lower than my 9, but so a 9 stands.
No, it's still no good. No, sorry. I didn't realize that you rolled a 9. I was reading the rule, but yeah.
Okay. I was pretty bad the first.
How much worse can it get?
One thing I will say is when I'm DMing, I have so many things open on screens that I sometimes don't pay attention to you all. So
That's what you want to hear from your game master.
yeah. DM pro tips
Just
here.
not that interested in your character.
Yeah. Well, I
Yes,
trust
it's a pro
I
tip
trust you
video.
doing the right thing, so you know.
So that's a miss with my main attack. I'm going to. How afraid am I? How did it? Nah.
6 intelligence. How afraid can you be?
Yeah, I'm going to attack with my dagger in my offhand.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 12.
12's not gonna hit.
It's like last session. I can't hit anything. I'm gonna give up and go like murder children somewhere. In a cave. It's much
All right.
easier.
Oh, God.
Oh my god! If that gets clipped.
Never run for politics, John.
That has context. There's context.
Okay, so Sasori, that's your turn, right? Are you moving? Are you staying there?
That is absolutely all I have left.
Awesome. Okay.
I mean, I suppose I have some movement, but I'm not taking an opportunity attack from that guy.
Fair enough.
I
Show
would have hit him.
Rembo.
I could have went away, but I didn't hit him.
Show Rembo. He'll scurry up behind Uhla and Hieronymus. He'll see the ogre there, and he'll say to Hieronymus, because you're about the same height, he goes, "All right, it's showtime." And he rushes out.
Showtime.
He rushes out
No.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Stay back, show.
He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. He can't reach it, actually, so he's just going to hide behind Eric Lavernus. But he's going to throw a frying pan as an object, a thrown improvised object at the goblin. Let's see what he gets. He gets a 7. So he throws, and you see the frying pan like clang against the wall and just makes a lot of noise, turning the goblin's attention towards Eric and Sho. All right, now we go to the top of the order here.
Dunce.
Sasori. Sorry, not Sasori. Scory.
Oh,
With
right.
Uhla on deck.
okay. So 1, 2, 3. That's get an idea of what's going on here. It's just the goblin and the ogre?
That's what you see so far in this room, yeah.
Okay. Is there another goblin right here, or is it dead?
Yeah, that looks like a goblin to you, yes.
Okay.
That's
The way my light is showing, I can't really tell. Okay, well,
You
that's
probably-
me.
I
That's
probably want to hit that one.
The
I
guy
would
was
hit
up
that
here.
one.
At the top.
Aim for the
Overseer
one
in
to the
blue.
south. Yeah.
Okay, so I get to there. That's 4. I got 1 more space. Oh, you know what? I'm going to come to there anyway, and
Table's flipped up.
I will ready an attack in case anything steps within range, and otherwise I will be here to support my friend Sasori.
Okay. Sounds good. We go to Hieronymus.
Hieronymus is going to start laying into that ogre from way over here.
Just lining up his shot.
He's gonna throw a firebolt at it.
I guess there's a line. Damn.
Straight line, yeah.
Wow, look at Hieronymus
Woo,
rolling.
23
tonight.
hot rolls.
That's gonna hit.
And,
Oh, I did skip Fritz. I apologize. Fritz, you'll go right after Hieronymus. My
look at,
bad.
look,
Yeah, it
at
sounds good.
Wow.
10 points of damage.
Wow. Chris.
Perfect.
Hieronymus
Hieronymus, Chris, and Chris
feeling
Long
the
Island.
power. He's like, yes. Go.
So you
Great.
shoot a bolt of fire at the ogre, and the ogre has his battering ram out, but this flaming sphere comes in and takes his attention off of Sasori. The bolt hits him in the shoulder, and he lets out a loud roar. Ah! Who did that? And he sees you. He sees you across the channel here.
Well, he's got to get through some people to get to me.
Yeah, he sees you though. All right, we go to Fritz. Uhla.
Ooh la la.
I guess it's hard to know. Do we need the heals or hit him with a flaming sphere?
Get that sphere up there.
Get him with the sphere.
Yeah, let's move that bad boy.
Let me scroll down. Where's the sphere? It's down there.
It's down at the bottom of the cave still.
It's down at the bottom. Yeah,
I don't think
I
you
can-
can, I think you
I
can
can
make
move
it
for
up to here.
30. That's 30 right there.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move it there, and you guys just I'll just motion for you guys to give me a clear path next turn.
So just
Yeah.
remember, if you
That's
end
enough.
your turn within 5 feet of the sphere, though, you have to take a Dex saving throw.
All right, so I got to move back.
No,
You'd
no,
have to
keep
move
saying
back.
over there.
Put it here.
You want it there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it's up to
Put it
Fritz.
here. It's still close enough to hit them next time.
ping
Right.
the sphere there. Yeah, ping the sphere
That way
there.
you don't light us on fire.
Yep,
Gotcha.
sounds good.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
Xander's clean.
Yeah,
hate to
Xander's
see it.
Xander's good. Yeah. All right. Then we go to Barrack with Mohag on deck, and then Eric on deck.
All right. I guess Barrick hears a lot of fighting and shouting trapped in his corner and will sprint up, double move all the way to here.
So did you find any nice tunnels back there?
Yeah, not really. Ah, shit.
No children. Don't worry. I saved them for you.
You're good, Bob. I'm just I'm deciding whether or not to go.
You can stand here, can't you? Because the table's kicked up.
I can't
like-
make it there.
I like
Oh.
that spot better.
Um,
Fill that hallway. Don't let him out.
sorry. I'm gonna go here and cast Bless. Yeah. And let's see. So I'm going to give that to Eric. And I get 3, right?
Characters you
Put
can
the 3
see
creatures of
within
your
range.
choice within range.
Yeah. So Eric and Uhla and shoot.
Xander.
And can I give it to myself?
You can, yeah.
I'll give it to myself. Yeah, Eric, Uhla, and myself. I'll get bless.
Okay.
Marker on myself because I'm gonna forget that immediately.
All right. And then we go to Eric Lavernus.
I'm going to slide forward to this spot behind the table, and I'm going to use my channel divinity to invoke duplicity. So there's now a duplicate of me. Shows up within
nice.
30 feet of myself.
Gotcha. Excellent. All right.
I'm just going to draw a little X, a blue X.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
Or you could do another token on you, another little token on your duplicity token, like
Whatever's easier for you.
that.
Just make it show up right there.
Oh, gotcha. Right, it's not right next to you. It's anywhere you want it to be.
Yeah, it's not
Gotcha.
the same as the mirror image. It's an actual duplicate of me.
Gotcha. Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
And then we go to Mohag. Mohag's gonna walk over to here because he looks to Uhla and he goes, "Man, that fire's hot. Why'd you put it in the way of our path? Now I can't get through." And then he takes out a hand axe and he's gonna throw the hand axe with disadvantage towards the ogre. And he gets a 9, and it scatters along. It actually hits into, I'd say, Eric, a hatchet gets buried into the table just left of your head.
I will turn around and give him the dirtiest look.
He's like, it was the fire. It was in my way. And he's going to stay there for the rest of his turn. We'll go to the goblins. This goblin is going to attack you, Eric. What's your AC right now?
15.
15.
I've got concentration, so if I get hit, let me know. Please.
A 12, so that's not going to hit.
Nice.
And then it's going to use Nimble Escape to get away. It's going to disengage as a bonus action and go underneath the ogre's legs and walk past your duplicate. And it'll go that way. The ogre is going to probably stay where it is, but maybe just shift. Sasori, what's your armor class?
I want to say 14. Yep.
You want to say 14, or is it 14?
I looked it up. It's 14.
Oh my god.
He wants to say it's 20.
You might need to say you might need a new armor class.
Did you crit me
I had crit,
again?
and it does 35 damage.
Yeah, no, that's a death. I mean, that's a down. I have thankfully full health at 23 with 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So I had 25.
Oh, wait. I can protect. Hold it. Who did that?
That is true. He can
the
add
ogre.
2.
Okay, I have a reaction left. I'm going to protect him. He's within 5 feet of me. I'm jamming my shield in the way.
I
So,
get 2 AC.
Disadvantage.
No disadvantage.
Take disadvantage. That's why I'm standing there.
Yep. No, you did that beautifully.
with disadvantage in 11.
Wow.
We're proving that better and better. The more we have to do. Damn.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
Well, that just paid for itself.
Yep.
Sorry, Bob.
Next time you can just give me the eyes and I'll kill the children. Don't worry. I got you.
Move the
Okay.
eyes, boo.
Yeah. So the ogre has gone, and then we're gonna go to, let's see, what we got here. Sasori, I believe you're next.
Yep. I am next and I am feeling invincible. So I'm going to attack with a rapier. See if I can actually get. There we go. That's a crit.
Wow.
I am not going to protect the ogre.
Oh, I have a question real quick. Can my flaming bolt critical?
You can, yeah.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled
It's
a
gonna be a
non-natural
natural
20.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
Did you?
Flaming
No,
bolt.
you rolled a 23.
You rolled a
Oh,
natural.
I did not. I did at one point though, I think, but that's okay.
You could, it would show up and it would do double damage.
It would do it. Okay.
If you deserve a D&D Beyond, we'll give it to you.
Hit the ogre with the Uno reverse card. Thought he was
Oh,
going
I
to you.
deserve it.
So what's the total
Wow.
damage there, John?
It's not a great roll. pretty sure I'm reading this right. The sneak attack came up automatically, which is the first time I've seen that before.
Yeah,
So
it would do
that's-
that if you attacked with the sneak attack. It should be auto included into, like, there should be one with sneak attack. I think that's how D&D Beyond does it.
And then the crits are in there, right? So that 30 looks correct.
So
Wait a minute.
30.
crit-
I think you got 14.
I think it's 14 plus 14. I'm seeing 28 total.
Oh,
8
yeah,
plus
that's
6
how
plus
I
8
read
plus
that.
6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, not 14. Okay, 28.
28
I have
total.
a 1d8. So I rolled a 6 plus a 2. Okay.
no, there's something wrong here. No,
Oh.
it's right.
Off,
It's
right?
It's right. No, it should be right.
I'm seeing that the initial damage is 8.
I'm not sure.
This is plus 2, plus 6 for the crit. And then the sneak attack is again.
The sneak attack's wrong because the first number is a 6 and a 2. Oh, you have,
It's a
you have 4
2d6.
dice. No, you're right. You have 4 dice for a sneak attack because your sneak attack's 2d6, right?
Oh, that's a 1 and a 5. Okay, I see the second.
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
and a
so
five.
it's
It's just
Oh,
that it happens to be 8 and 6 for both.
I
yeah.
don't. I also don't like that it rolls it automatically. That's my own problem.
you
Okay,
can turn that off, I believe.
that's 28.
Oh, it's separate rolls. Okay, you have to put your cursor on all 4 numbers separately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. It does make sense. It's a D8
Eventually,
plus 2.
it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
If they-
roll with my. I'm gonna miss with my offhand. I'm done.
Okay. All right, so there we go. So we've got 20,
I don't
Let's
think you
see here.
like that very much.
28 damage to the
No,
ogre, correct?
I am also then going to move up 1 space here to give some room for maybe others to come in.
Sure. You leaving? Okay, move that spot right there. Gotcha. All right, now
I
we
just
go
wanna-
to top of the order, Scory.
All right, I'll step forward. No, yeah, no one stepped in. So okay, so I will whack this ogre because that's what dwarves do.
It's what adventurers do, right?
Yeah. 17.
17 will hit.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's a crappy 6. That's terrible. Yeah, well, that could happen. Okay, so I do 6 measly points of damage to him. And I think I'm going to stay there so that I can protect more people. I think anybody else can come in around this way. I don't want to leave Sasori hanging.
Thank you.
So I guess I'm done.
All right, so after you, we've got Uhla and then Hieronymus on deck.
All right, so I'm gonna. Can I send the sphere up, diagonal, left, 3 spaces left, and then down 3 spaces left and crash into the ogre?
Just into the ogre, like you can jump over Scory, I believe.
As
I'm
long as it
sure.
doesn't end next to somebody, it's fine if it goes through them.
All
Yeah,
right,
so
then let's-
it was right here, correct? So we
Yeah.
can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Land it right there.
So let's just bowl it right into the ogre.
Love it.
Nice.
Bounce it right over the dwarf.
You
got
can't
a
even
helmet,
see where
right?
the sphere is, can you?
Oh yeah.
No, not you, Fritz. You can, right?
Well, if I move up here, I can see it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. I do see it now. Okay, good. All right, so let's go to deck
I
save.
think Oh yeah. I think moving the spear is just a bonus action.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can attack or do something else. It is a bonus action to move it up to 30 feet.
Do I do 2d6 damage? Just make a save.
You can do the 2d6 damage. I'll roll the save right now. Fails with an 8. Oh man, rolling hot
So to speak.
Dice
with that
tonight.
fire. All right.
Flaming balls.
Anything else? Do you want to shoot an arrow or something, or
And I'll just hold.
hold? No arrow?
All right, I'll take a shot.
Yeah, might as well take a shot. That's what Mohag said.
One opportunity.
Nice, you
18.
hit. So roll your
Hit.
d8. And what's your bonus to Dex? Is it +1 or 2? I forget.
I don't have a dex bonus.
What? An
No, I
elf?
don't.
You must.
Let me see.
You don't?
Probably have a racial bonus, yeah. At the very least, +1.
Roll, but
It's
we
in the
roll.
union contract.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. No, you do. You do, Fritz. I have it right. The hold on.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Was
Look at
plus
that.
one. I thought I had like zero.
+1. Yeah. +1. Yeah.
All right. 6 points.
6 points. Okay.
We gotta change your initiative too then. Yeah.
I counted the +1 when he rolled it before because I thought.
Yeah,
He
it'll be the same as the initiative bonus.
Yeah. I thought it was a +1. I counted it.
This ogre has like 0 bites, doing nothing to us.
Well, you're like
Wow.
8 of you. If you had 8 ogres, be a different combat.
Yes, it would.
All right. Let's go to at the end of Hieronymus.
All right, I don't want
After
that goblin getting away and bringing more friends, so I'm gonna throw a firebolt at him.
Can you see him? Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him some significant cover because of the corners of the...
I defy your cover.
And the giant ogre in the way.
What?
Look at this. Wow.
No
my God.
way. No
You gotta
way.
move. Bro, you gotta
He's
move.
got that spell sculpt thing going on, right? It's
Critical.
like a homing missile.
Thread the needle. Look at that.
Oh my god.
All right, so
I am showing everybody on the stream how thin you needed this thread to be. Look at this. The goblin, I can barely tell that this token is a goblin. And
look at that.
look at that. It's literally exactly like...
Wait.
Look at that. You can barely see the token. If this is Warhammer 40k, you'd have to call a rules judge over.
How do I make the
What's
damage?
the range on that?
120.
120, yeah. Well, you hit,
Wow.
and
How
you
do I
killed
make
the
it?
goblin.
Looks clean to me.
Yeah.
Roll your damage. Actually, you didn't roll damage.
It's can I make it happen on the screen here? Or do I have
If
to?
you click on the chat, it should come in.
Look where it says spell attack.
There's
There
so
you go.
that's one of them. Do I roll twice or is it just that double?
That should. It does say 1d8, 1d10 here, but it's fine. That kills it. It
Wait,
kills
wait,
it.
wait. Firebolt's a D10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So it
rolled
should
that.
be
Yeah,
2d10.
it was a D10.
Okay.
It should be 2.
Even with the crit, it's about something else does.
Yeah.
All right.
he's dead.
Wow.
Nice. All right.
Nice
And then we-
shot.
If you want to do anything else, you can. But Barrack is up next.
That's it. He's just gonna flex.
I can actually get into the fight. Can get up to here in 30, even going around the table.
Oh, going around it. Gotcha.
Yeah, like up through Xander and Eric.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
And I will just swing away at this guy with my warhammer. Oh wow, a lot of stuff going on. And,
There's going to be an 18.
I
But
do
no.
get to roll a d4 on that. It's a 13.
That is not going to hit, even with the
Ah.
blessing.
Ah.
Even with the blessing.
I like how he nods in approval, and then nope, you missed.
Nope.
It's a little.
Sad trombone.
You didn't quite get the blessing from the sun. It's a little dark.
It's a little dark in here. Yeah.
I started getting into a bad habit of saying, what was it? On my Skyrim Lighthouse, every time Esper rolled something or I needed to roll a saving throw for a spell, I kept saying, like, from the perspective of the monster, like, it fails. Or you know, it fails.
Oh.
And he kept thinking it was like the spell failed. And we were having, every time, it was like the same time. And I got this, just like this. Yep, nod in my head. Nope, it's a failure. The weird things you do. All right, so go to after Barrack attacks. We have Mohag, then Eric, and Xavier. So let's let the NPCs do the final blow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mohag comes up. 6
Stay back.
grabs his hatchet out from the table. He sees Eric. He kind of does a quick like run. He kind of presses his back up against the table, you know, like kind of like somebody's like a cop movie. And he's like, "Man, damn ogres, huh?" Eric elbows you.
So you had your first desk cop yet, Mohag? Take him out.
He says, "No, I'll let you do it, man. I'll let you do it."
They're happy to oblige.
He looks bloodied. Get him.
A lot of dialogue for 6 seconds.
I'll move my duplicity there, and I like Long Island Chris's idea to make it Michael Keaton from now on. And then
Wait, what? What? I didn't hear you. What?
Long Island Chris in the comments is like, we should make the duplicate the Michael Keaton for a token.
Michael Keaton.
Because the movie Multiplicity, and I was like, that's
Duplicity.
bad.
It's a copy of a copy.
It's a cop.
And then I will vault the table here. And when me and my Multiplicity are in 5 feet of the same target, I get advantage on attack rolls. I'm going to hit with the old Guiding Bolt.
Nice.
We'll cast that at level 2. So let's see what happens here with
Going for the
advantage.
kill shot.
We're going to try.
Are you purposely getting within range though?
Yeah, I want to be within 5 feet of it. If me and the duplicate are both within 5 feet, I get advantage on the attack.
Oh, okay.
Can you get a D4 on that?
I'm going to attack a D4 on that 15. Hold on just 1 second there.
So that's going to be a hit with a 15.
Wow.
Oh, well,
With a 16. Going to be a hit.
it'll be 24 radiant damage.
How you kill this ogre?
You see me and my duplicate line up doing the Shadow Clearing Jutsu, and we just hit him with the Guiding Bolt right in the skull.
Nice. So the
Wow.
guiding bolt blasts
From
off
both
the head of the
sides.
ogre. From both sides. Although one side, I assume, is the...
The real one.
Duplicate,
say-
but I can cast the duplicate and also cast spells.
Yeah, he rolled a ton of dice. It's funny. I think they're saying the dice roller came out with a ton of dice. Out
Yeah,
there
it was
when you rolled it, so
5d6.
yeah,
Casting,
massive damage.
Guiding Bolt at 2nd level, yeah.
All right, so that's the end of the combat
4,
here.
6, 4, 5, 5. Good rolls.
Yeah, it's hot. That's the end of that ogre.
That's the end of the combat here. So, group, discuss.
Keep on looking.
I will dismiss my duplicate. It's only lasts for a minute anyway.
Well, before you
this
dismiss,
here.
I was gonna
sorry.
say before you dismiss your spells or anything like that. Now that the dust has settled, you do hear a bunch of clamor from the end of the hallway. You hear the sound of dozens and dozens of footsteps marching your way
Oh boy.
Which hallway?
to the left,
That's
to
right.
the
I
west.
still
yeah.
got some burning hands. Let's do it.
Is this where the ogre came from? Is there still an opening there in the wall?
Actually, no. So that is open. If you'd like to go check it out, I can show you.
Just if there's anything worth checking out.
Well, I have vision past this. Is there no? Is this just it?
It's just blocked, so there's no like wall here, but there's a secret door here.
Okay.
I can show you. Here, I'll bring. I know, John, you'd be able to see.
I'll move up.
Eric, you were interested.
I want to immediately ask someone to bring the table with me to this entrance to this hallway. As sort
Why
of
don't we just hunker down behind the ogre?
We can do both.
that's true. I just figured the table would be a.
Yeah, I was kidding.
I don't know if we'd be able to move the ogre body.
I was kidding. I don't think we can move the ogre body easily.
All right, so I don't know. Maybe I'll ask.
All right. So I come out.
Hag.
I see this room, and it looks like I see daylight. So I'd like to gesture to the group. This way seems out.
Heading that way.
Yeah.
Sure. So group, this direction towards the wall where the ogre came from. There's an opening. I just don't have the light. I can't cut the little hole there right now. The light, lighting effect is blocking it. But there's a opening here, and you can see it leads to more cave entrance. Yeah, exactly. I'll move your token so you can just see the hole. All right.
All right.
Yeah, that looks like everybody, right?
Yeah, that's everyone except the NPCs. Oh, that's
So-
all NPCs. We're good. Yeah.
This is a small little lair here. A short passage opens up into a roughly 20-foot diameter chamber. Your nostrils are assaulted by the pungent, sour stench. You can see there's a massive brown bear rug sprawled across the southwestern corner. And you can see the passage that heads out to the north.
Nothing else in the room besides the bear rug.
Waste, discarded remains of of animals and humanoids, but nothing of value. No. Would you like to do anything specific in here?
Investigate.
I'd like to roll up the bear rug.
You want to
We don't
roll
have
it
our
up?
tokens anymore. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong thing. Never mind.
You should be able to, right? Right here.
I was wrong. I was
Okay.
wrong.
I don't see myself. Where am I?
I'm just. I want to cover the.
There
I
we go.
want to cover our retreat.
If we are fleeing this way, should we shut the path behind us?
Why are we fleeing?
I wasn't fleeing, but I want to see some sunlight. Say hi to Hyperius.
I guess we can fight him in this room
No, you can find him anywhere. It doesn't matter, yeah.
with our back
We
to
should
the
go
exit.
pop in a different. We should go pop in a different cave. Try to come up behind them, but that's just John.
Just
John,
run around.
you want to roll up the bear rug?
Yeah, I think I want to take this thing with me. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? You made it sound
It
cool.
stinks. It
Okay.
smells like ogre sweat.
Are we sure?
You
Well, something smells like ogre sweat.
You take a deep whiff.
you go to
Constitution
roll
saving throw.
you go to roll up the bear skin, and you realize that it's not completely flat. It is stuffed. Leaves heaped underneath it, and within it were added for comfort. It looks like this was the ogre's bed.
We'll stir around in it, see if there's anything in the leaves.
Yep.
If we're standing, are those impending footsteps getting closer?
Yeah, you hear them rushing towards your location.
Is anyone gonna stand here in the opening with me?
Does anyone have
Stand.
an animated object?
Bob, I wanted to look outside and just see where we are in that, like where this entrance is to kind of get our bearings. a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'll bring up the other map in a sec.
It's about 40 yards to the west.
Actually, I should say, John, when you remove the bear rugs, you actually see a few more things. You can see leather bags kind of hidden underneath the bed, and they are full of assortments of things. You see a wheel of hard cheese that looks real moldy at this point. You can find a small keg of brandy. You can see a total of 289 gold pieces worth of coin.
Woo!
Under the bed. He had a little bank under this
Little
mattress.
Stash.
Man, you trust the government, huh?
I'm gonna leave the cheese. I'm gonna take the 289 gold and the brandy.
You also find a separate bag that has what appears to be 241 gold pieces in it.
That was
Wow.
Wow,
So-
that's
pretty
like
loaded.
Yeah.
3,000 gold. That's amazing. Sasori is super pumped.
He can't count, remember.
That's
cannot
a lot of
count.
fun.
4, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Yes, they are still coming. The chanting is
Oh, they're chanting.
they're chanting now.
Let them come.
I'm gonna back a little bit. I'm gonna die again.
Nate, I know you wanted to see the other.
Oh, just
map.
kind of a quick glance outside to kind of get our bearings. I don't want to spend too much time because I want to get back.
So behind this tree, there's a little cave opening here. You see it?
Uh-huh.
That's where you come out of.
Big progress, guys.
All right.
Big progress.
I'll
We've
sprint.
got
I'll,
almost 40 feet.
yeah, I'll sprint back inside and say, "We didn't come that far, lads."
How to go in this one?
I could have told you that.
But we knew that, you dolt.
Wow, damn.
I appreciate you, Barrick. I was a bit lost. I got turned around in there, and now I know that.
We went about a grand total of 50 yards.
We
Really,
entered
though,
the nursery school. We didn't even get into the cave yet.
Honestly, though, the chat is on fire. Daniel from the chat they're chanting, "Avenge the death of our children."
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, probably they are.
Nice.
Okay.
Ouch.
All right. So, what's the plan? Are we gonna fight?
Yeah, let's do this.
I don't think
Yeah.
we choice at this point.
We can,
All right.
we can run if we have to.
You can hear the footsteps now, just about to where the table is. Let's just.
I can use some help in this entrance.
Bob, were we like high up, or is that cliff on ground level, or that cave? on
You're
ground
you're
level?
not high up. The area that you're on is ground level.
Okay, great. I will communicate that as an escape route. Hieronymus, you dolt. In case we need to run.
You don't
like
even
you
know what that
usually
word
do.
means.
Oh my dear Hieronymus.
Yeah, there we go. All right,
Maybe-
we're gonna keep the same initiative if that's all right, just so we don't have to roll in again.
I like
Can I,
that.
can I make
You
a suggestion? Because we can't see a damn thing. Maybe if we fall back, just kind of retcon it and fall back and defend this little gap. So
No,
we
no,
can
no,
see
no.
that.
I'd prefer not to, but we can we
Okay,
can make it
'cause-
work. I will show you where you're at, so we can bring all the tokens just back into that room for a moment, so you can see what's coming. And we'll move everything back right where we are. So you can see goblins coming in the hallway right here,
Goblins.
and there's more. The hallway is flooded with them.
Love it.
I'd rather
Alright.
run up to the table that we put in that short area.
Yeah, I think we had a pretty big barrier there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I break
Okay,
the
then we
dynamic
need some
lighting?
tall people to take the front line then.
Nope, I don't think I can get the lighting out of here. No. Darn.
We can defend that front table though. That makes a lot of sense.
Fight right
Actually,
there.
look at that. Hold on one second. I might be able to do this.
Well,
I may be able to do this.
however you want to do it.
Yeah, whatever's easiest for you.
If
I'm-
you
I'm
have
willing to
dynamic
accept-
lighting, I don't know if you can remove.
Oh,
it.
that sort of works.
I
That'll do
can
it.
also give you access to move through the walls.
Ah.
I can see through it right now. I can see up to the ogre's body.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Let's do
That's
that.
okay. That's where I
Alright.
want to be.
Okay.
I would
We just got to see a little more than we should.
Oh, you're well. Don't scroll.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You're on your honor. Don't scroll.
Well, I'm not going out that far. I'm pretty zoomed in still, but regardless.
I would sprint back down to the table.
I'm gonna put the dynamic lighting back just for a moment here. I will try my very darndest. Actually, this just might be the way to do it here. Nope, I'm gonna keep it here. So let's just keep the lighting where it is. But I'll let you move through it. If you ever want to move your token to just move through it, then you just move. Put your token back. If you just want to see a bit more from the vantage point, that's fine.
Yeah, where I'm standing, I can actually see both sides.
Oh, okay, good.
So you want to
Okay.
fight out there?
Let's fight out there.
Yeah.
If we fight them in here, they're going to run around outside and do what we were going to do and get behind us.
Fair enough.
I'd rather, hold them
Keep
off
them
at
bottled
that
up
choke
in that
point.
tentacle
Alright.
hallway. Yeah, let's go.
Let's do this.
Why are we not trying to get behind them again?
Because in
I
theory,
literally,
right? we
I
can
didn't get
we
the
can go further into
impression.
the caves. So there's no guarantee that we won't run into something else in the caves.
We have no idea how to get behind them.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
Good point.
What?
Slaughter
good
of their
point.
goblins.
It's a good point.
Oh, it's a good point. Never mind.
They're
I missed
goblins. We'll drop like 2 or 3 a turn easy.
Yeah.
that. Okay,
Oh,
let's do this.
currently I just see 7 of them. So
Currently,
49 hit points we need. Let's go.
That's not even a village. Come on.
that's 555.
All right, so let's go. Scory, you're up first.
And we're behind the table. Well, I'm just waiting until something comes into range, and then I'm going to whack it. I'm delaying my. I'm holding my attack.
Fair enough. Uhla.
Move up.
Stand on the ogre.
And I don't know what spells you guys burned last time, but I think I have 1 slot left. I'm going to Flaming Sphere.
Roll that flaming sphere right down there.
Oh
Damn.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Rolling for gobos.
Where do you
Wipe
want
them out.
Oh,
Where do you want it, Fritz?
We'll put it on the south. Actually, the square right across from him.
Right there, you get 6 of them.
Yeah, well,
that's before he moves it.
yeah. I'm going to
Right
move
there?
it just down the whole thing. Right there. Move it down.
So the problem is once it enters into a creature's spot, it stops moving. So it's going to be right there. But it does, again, cause a reaction for everything within 5 feet of it. So it'll be
Love
those
it.
6 creatures.
Yeah,
So
so
let's
we'll
go
drop it there, and then we'll see what the other guys do.
Sure.
I'm going to roll for damage.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Fritz is hot.
Hot tonight.
Okay, only 2 fail. So that means those 2 are going to die. And it's going to be these 2. So 1. Nope, the last one right here. 1. And the 4th. So
Wait, they're stacked up?
right there. Oh, that one shouldn't have been stacked up. No. Go ahead. All right, so 2 die. The rest of them are going to take 5 from making the saving throw.
They're going to be pretty singed. Do they take 5 or do they take 6?
They round down.
Rounded down.
Yeah.
What?
You
Half
round
rounded
down.
down.
But when we take damage, we take half rounded up.
No, down.
No.
So it was half rounded down.
Okay.
Okay. So there you go. So the sphere lands right in the middle of a whole pack of them, and they scream out in fear as most of them now take a little bit of a step back. We'll go to Uhla just went, so it's Hieronymus. Barrack on deck.
Should I be able to see down the hallway where they are?
Yeah, you can, right?
I can only see to here.
Ah,
I should be able to see as far as possible.
oh,
For what it's worth, there's also an ogre and a table in the way.
the flaming sphere seems to be blocking. Do you see it now?
If I go
There's like a
here.
line cutting across the cave.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I
there's a
don't
line.
Yeah, I don't see that in the
Yeah,
the
well-
dynamic lighting. Yeah.
We're seeing
Um,
a 45-degree line
Yeah, I see that. I don't know
right
why.
across there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. It's not in
Well,
the lighting.
H-
That's weird.
How many goblins can I see down the hallway?
Wow, there's a true line right there, huh? That's weird.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
just
see a lot.
dark
You can see a
across
lot,
that
Chris.
area.
Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw a sleep spell. Like right here.
Gotcha.
You go move your token to the other side of that line to look.
I did. I moved it.
Bobby did.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna, but I mean, so I'm just gonna throw a sleep spell over there. And oh, there
I
it
don't see why
is.
there would be a line though. That's strange.
Still there for me. But I'm
Yeah,
very far
We're
away.
all looking at it. Yeah.
weird.
There.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's only gonna get a couple.
Mixed blessing.
767 aren't bad.
Should get
Alright,
3.
a couple of them will fall asleep. Yeah, for sure.
About average. Do they fall asleep based on their current hit points or their total?
Current.
Current.
Current. That's why I've been waiting till later in the fight to throw that when stuff is kind of hurt.
So all of these 4 guys in front should have.
Because he dropped it farther
He
back.
dropped it further
Yeah,
back.
he dropped it in the
Yeah.
back.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, and then we go to Barrack and Mohag and Eric on deck.
I will be waiting to swing until they come within range. Ready to
All right.
action.
And then we go to Mohag. Mohag says to Eric, "All right, we're up again. You ready for this?"
Back into a Mohag. Go get him.
He takes out his
You're up
great
this
axe.
time, champ.
He takes out his great axe and he goes, "These are the moments that make heroes." And he runs out. And he's going to sit right next to Barrack. And he readies an attack. Like Barrack is doing the same thing. Okay,
Good work, friend.
we go to Eric.
I will shake my head, thinking it's gonna be a darn shame when Mohag inevitably dies. I want to move up next to the barrel of spears, and can I just kind of try and identify which spear it was that opened that lever before? Open the false wall.
The false wall. Yeah, it's open. It's open. Oh, the spear.
Yeah, but
yes.
if we try and escape, I want to make sure that we can shut it behind us as well.
Yeah, you could. You can give me a quick. We'll do perception check or
Sure.
or insight, one or the other.
It's the same, yeah. +2. Not with advantage. Sorry, it's gonna roll 2. I'll take the first
Take
one.
the
First
first
one's a 3, so we'll just no.
You know,
yeah,
there are about 24 more spears here, so it could be any
a
one
lot
of
of
them.
spears. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, now we go to the goblins. So you hear them barking orders in Goblin. I know none of you speak that. We've been over this, but you can hear orders being barked, and some of the goblins begin to drag away the sleeping goblins backwards. Let's see here. So one.
Do we hear Briark?
No, you don't hear Briark. No.
I didn't tell you what that means, right? Last time.
We're not convinced you remember what it means.
You did. You told us. You told us after we killed them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought.
Yeah.
I tried really hard to not.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it
then
was
then we
good.
yelled at the women too, and they did surrender. So
The goblins are all going to run away from the sphere. And they're going to fire a volley of arrows at the table. Now, the table is obviously turned over and providing you a decent amount of cover. Let's see here. I would say if you're directly up against it, you'll be getting 3/4 cover. So that would be +5 to your AC. So it's pretty
Sweet.
big for Barrack and for Scory. Uhla, Hieronymus, and Eric. I don't know if anybody can see Eric, but for the two of you, it will be, we'll say, half cover. So +2 to
this
your
guy at the
AC.
bottom might be able to get me.
Okay. I don't actually think they're probably going to shoot you, though.
Nice.
You didn't attack, so we'll go. This one's going to back up as well because he doesn't want to get burned. Okay. All right. Short bows abound, everybody. Incoming.
Shield wall.
All right.
Hiding behind the dead ogre.
By that disadvantage.
Who has disadvantage?
Both of our shield bros with the reactions.
Does that
That's-
work on melee
that's
attacks,
not-
right?
I think it's only versus melee.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking it up. It just says attack roll.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Because I was just thinking about that.
I have it up here too. It says attacks when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
There you go.
Yeah,
you must be
shoot.
wearing a shield. So
I thought it was only melee.
me too, but
Until right now.
it seems like you could, raise a shield to block an arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll let you do it if you'd like. So first things first, Jeff, a 10's not gonna hit you, and an 18 I don't think is gonna hit you with the +5 cover, Bear, correct?
No, not even close.
No.
So
No.
So the next attack is going to be on Fritz, and that's going to be a 20. One of you want to use your disadvantage?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Are you got him?
It doesn't
Sure.
hit me otherwise.
Yeah. I'll disadvantage it.
Oops, I just rolled the wrong thing. Hold on, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Stealth check. So 12, Fritz. Is that going to hit you?
I don't think that is. Hold on, let me check my armor class real quick.
And then I'll attack. There's a couple more attacks coming in. I shouldn't say a couple more. There's quite a bit more. Okay, so there's more on Fritz.
Okay, I'll block one for
Yeah,
it. On
I have
no
armor class of 12, Bobby.
Armor class of 12, so it's going to be a hit. And
Gonna
then
be
the
hit.
second
Wait,
one is-
you have Dex. If your AC is 12, you have +1 for Dex for a 13.
He has a +1 to Dex for sure. So what armor are you wearing? Leather?
Wearing leather.
That's why. It's a
Leather.
12. Yeah.
12.
So it's going to be a total of 12 hits. The next attack's a 14. Score, you do disadvantage on that one.
Disadvantage that one.
It's still going to be a 14, is the lowest number.
Ugh.
And then 1, 2. So Fritz, you're going to get hit 4 times. 22, 14, 14, and the lowest was 12. So it's a total of 3, 5, 8. No, sorry, yeah, 3. Sorry, that was actually wrong. I apologize. It's 3, 5, which is 8,
Yep.
plus 5, plus 6. So it's actually a total
19.
of 19. Yeah, all from little attacks though. So
Let me. Did I take any damage last game? We didn't heal, did we? I gotta see what.
I don't believe you did.
I don't think
you
you took
were in
any
the
damage,
combats,
though.
but I
Yeah.
don't think you were. You
I
were
took a
shooting
little
in the
bit.
back.
And you definitely would have had at least a couple temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You
we all had heart attack, which is at least 2 points, and then whatever the 6
Well,
points.
he would have started, unless he took damage, he would
He-
have had 6 to start.
He definitely didn't eat the hard tack yet because many of you said we'll save it because you had temporary hit points from Barrack.
They don't stack.
They don't stack.
Yeah.
So I am at the last game.
You should be at full 14, I think, is your total hit points, right?
Yeah, I'm at 14.
And
Plus the
Barrack,
6.
you give how many temporaries?
6.
Fritz, you have 1 hit point left.
Wait, you're level 3 and you only have 14?
Yeah,
I'm
remember
getting
we're rolling hit points.
No Constitution and 2 awful rolls.
Ah. All right.
Yeah,
1 hit point.
you have 1 hit point left.
1 hit point's all she needs herself.
Time to tactical withdraw.
Oops.
Position heal thyself.
Don't go far. I can heal you.
Is Fritz,
Chris.
does Flaming Spear require concentration?
AC, Chris.
Yeah.
Make-
If I'm getting attacked, I'm going to cast Shield. It's which you take when you are hit by an attack. So
What's
so
your
anyway,
AC
if I get
without?
hit, Shield's going to go up. So armor class is 9.
You're going to get hit.
Shield makes it 14.
Yep, gotcha. So out of the 4 arrows that come at you, 2 of them are going to hit with your new AC of a 14.
Okay.
You take 10 total piercing damage.
Bastards.
It's chump change for Hieronymus.
Chump change. Chump change.
He's our
Um,
shield master.
And the goblins are going to take the... Yeah, that's it. Most of them have already moved. Maybe they'll all shift back a couple more feet away from the flaming sphere. Yeah. Yeah, actually, you probably hear some orders, though. Barking orders. And they take a couple more shuffles back. You can hear them knocking more arrows. All right, so that's the goblins' turn. We go to Sasori.
Yeah, I am super far away.
Xavier actually goes first, doesn't he? So he'll charge in as well.
Perfect.
And he sees the volleys come in, and he's really can't do much right now. But he'll look at all of you and he says, "Do you have a plan?" Mostly at Barrack, and he'll let you retort. He'll let you retort before I go to John.
I say, grab the other end of this table, or actually, Scory and I could probably grab this table and run forward at them using it as a shield.
Good idea. You two work together. Excellent choice. John, you're up.
And what will you do? that would be my retort.
No response?
We can save it. It was 6 seconds.
All right, I'm going to take a few steps to poke my head back outside to make sure no one is coming.
The cave entrance, right?
Yes.
You do see some movement up on the hills. You can see
Uh-oh.
figures. There are maybe about 6 of them. It's in the distance, so it's hard to tell. They're definitely humanoid, full-size humanoids. They don't look like goblins, but they seem to be coming out of one of the caves on the second level in terms of height, and they seem to be coming out due to all the noise and the commotion. And when they see you, they let out a big howl. They call out to the rest of the ravine. Ah!
So I moved 15 feet, so now I'm gonna. Obviously, I'm taking, double move, dash action, bonus. So we're gonna move back 20, 25, 30, 35 to the entrance here. And I'm saying, everyone, the reinforcements are coming from outside. It's time to go. Let's go.
Oh.
Sasori, that's your turn.
I think. I still have movement. I'm gonna take a couple steps back towards the door.
Sure. Show Rembo is up. Show Rembo's a little out of his element here. Did you say there are others coming?
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah, pick up your frying pan.
I got it already.
Learn how to use it.
I think I use it pretty well.
You
You see me throw it at that. You see me throw it at that goblin. If it didn't move a little bit, I would have had it.
You hit the rock wall like no other, and I'm going to give him one of my old short swords and say, maybe try something with a blunt edge.
Oh, a great sword, you say? Oh, I don't know if I could use this as I don't know if I could use this as well as I can my paring knife.
All right, I'll give him a dagger. I ask him how he likes the dagger.
It's a better weight. That's for sure.
All right, I'll give him.
Broadsword.
It was a short sword, but yeah.
A gladius. All right, so we go to. Well, you're done, or
Yeah, I'm a dagger down. That's definitely my turn. Yeah.
okay. So Sho takes the dagger, and then we go to the top of the order. Scory.
We staying or are we going? And no one's going to answer me because it's not their turn.
I'll allow for a quick, run or
Fight!
fight.
We
Yeah.
forward into the caves, or we flee the entire caves area because they're coming from other caves. I don't think the option is to fight them all.
What am I looking at beyond the one goblin that I can see? I can see this guy, but I can't
There's dozens of them.
see dozens.
Yeah, the hallway is full of them. I'm surprised that there's this weird little line here because I'm going into the dynamic lighting and I see nothing here. No reason why you should be blocked at all. It's really weird. I don't know why. I'm gonna play around with the Roll20 afterwards, but it was working fine when I was using test stuff before.
I'm thinking it's time to flee the caves completely.
Then flee.
I vote run to fight another day.
Okay. Well, I'm not in a position to be the first one to run. So
Isn't it your turn?
I'm going. Can I?
Yeah, but he's still in the wall too.
What?
John said it's his turn, but yeah, it is his turn, but he's also the one holding the wall right now.
That's true.
Okay. So
I guess I'm just waiting for people to start moving. I mean, if I'm allowed to delay my move until the other people start moving, I don't
would you
know
like
if
to
the
ready
rules
a dash action?
Sure, already a dash action. If that's what the rules require, that's what we'll say.
Yeah. Sounds fair. Next we go to Uhla and Hieronymus on deck.
Which way we exiting, guys? Through the ogre cave this way?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can move through the walls, I believe, because I opened it up for you.
10.
Use that fireball to block this path.
Once we all go through.
Well, I mean, just leave it right here.
Well, wait, but Fritz got hit. Don't you need to make a concentration check, Fritz?
Oh. That's
Oh,
a big
right.
turn.
Fritz got hit with a bunch of
Yeah, it
hits.
does.
Yeah.
I don't
Or-
tell me about
Or
it.
attacks?
Yeah,
It's
you
for,
got
for
hit
every time
with,
he hits, he has to roll a Constitution saving throw above 10. He keeps concentration.
Yeah, give me a bunch of saves. It was 4 of them.
Yeah, I thought that was gone.
It's still up,
That one's still up.
Yeah,
More.
so,
3 more.
and it's
That's
down.
down.
There it goes.
There it goes.
all right, so I'm gonna then just move up to there, and you guys follow up, and then I'll plug I'll plug it with either Flaming Sphere or Entanglement.
Fair enough. Why don't you entangle now?
Why don't you heal yourself now if you're running
heal him, I'll
running
heal him.
around with one
Yeah.
hit point?
I don't have the AoE, but I can heal.
Well,
I'll
he
do
has
myself
cure
a
wounds.
Cure light wounds.
Okay, go for it. D8.
D8.
Oh
yeah.
There you go. Plus your wisdom.
Yeah, plus your wisdom.
So 8 plus.
You
Yeah.
should be at least plus 2 or 3. I forget what it is now.
My wisdom is
16, so plus 3. So you got 11.
11.
All right.
Back up.
And then we go to, after that, we've got Hieronymus. Chris, what we got?
I'm going to use a minor illusion to cast an illusion of a flaming sphere right here,
Gotcha.
and then I'm going to run.
This ball of fire. There's no heat given off from it, but it's there.
Well, maybe they won't even approach it.
Yeah, they're goblins. Who knows? They scream out, "Ah! Fire!"
Bring out your bloody bastards.
They have to actually try to touch it to see if it's real. So if they
wanna
don't
go
try to
near
touch it, if they don't try
No.
to touch it, they won't be able to figure out that it's not real.
Yeah, they don't want to go near it.
Pardon me.
Boom. No, just kidding.
The fact that you have that ready is
That's
scary.
terrible. I just almost beat myself or something.
And here comes the assault. It's coming. All right, so now we go to
Damn.
Barrack, and then Eric
All right.
on deck.
I'll nod at Scory to kind of let him know to dash. Does that go off now, or I don't know?
If he
how
wants.
that-
Yeah, if he wants
I
to
would
move.
be the last one out.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
well,
not leaving till everyone else does.
I at least am look down at your hands as Bob. Can I use my tinderbox to light this table on fire?
I feel like it would take a little bit of time to try to light the table on fire.
Alright.
If you have a torch that's lit already, maybe it might be faster. But
I do not have a torch that's
Okay.
lit already.
yeah, I don't. If you could do it in real life, Nate, in 6 seconds, I'll let you do it every single time in the game.
All right,
we'll
Bob.
do a YouTube short. It'll be great.
All
You'll
right.
see Nate.
Can I
we'll get a
use
bench, park bench?
gasoline?
I'll bring a little rat's nest. I'll have a little flint and steel,
Yeah,
and I'll just
Yeah.
6 seconds.
telling you, we'll do a YouTube short. It'll be great.
All right. Well, I nod at Scory and will book it north as I
Okay.
drop the table that I was planning on picking up.
Yeah, as you walk past your friend Xander, he nods in agreement and again gives a quick nod of affirmation to Scory before he also runs along with Barrack.
Yeah.
Notices
There's
the
no
time
point
to
in
retreat.
dying. We can't stop evil if we're dead.
Yep. Mohag. Oh man, Eric.
What a bummer.
Looks like it wasn't meant to be. And he
Ah.
runs into the other side.
So close.
He's the first one out of the cave.
I will
Eric.
He's taking point.
dash team up with Mohag and slap on the back, throw him by his head. There's always tomorrow, friend.
And as Eric exits the cave, I assure Sasori before the volley of arrows, because the goblins go next, you're gonna leave the room.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
and as
going
you
to there.
and as you run away from the cover, all you hear is just arrows raining down into the cave, hitting into the ogre body, and yeah,
Gross.
I was behind the table.
yeah. You had an AC of like
Oh,
20
fella.
something, I'm sure. Yeah.
My shield. All I can see is the top edge of my shield.
Yeah, exactly. So you were pretty safe in your location, but you run out. Eric, you didn't try to close the lever or anything, did you?
No.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Is it hightailing it out of here?
That's
Is
the
that what we're
move.
doing?
There's
Yeah.
nothing obvious that could be used to block that hole.
It was the lever, but I was the only one standing near it. I didn't want to pull
I
it.
have no idea about the lever.
Yeah.
I mean,
left. Yeah.
is there any
You weren't
crap
in
to
the-
put in the hole?
Right. No, nothing large
Okay.
enough to block an ogre-sized hole. No,
Okay.
unless you had the ogre prop him up or something, but that would be
Yeah, I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
not that strong. So you exit out the cave. Now you can see creatures are lining the upper layers. There are clearly orcs, hobgoblins. You can even see some gnolls and more
Oh my God.
goblins. They are coming out to see all the commotion. There are dozens of them lining the upper regions, and they begin to cackle. And you can hear the cacophony of laughter echoing through the ravine as you retreat off to the east. All right, everybody.
Oof.
We run away.
You run away.
Yeah, we kicked over the hornet's nest, man.
Tactful
Just-
retreat.
The robin ran away.
Bravely ran away.
All right, so we're back to our main screen here. Everyone, that was a great episode. Fantastic. Lots of philosophy, combat, heroism by Mohag.
morality.
We do it all on Tabletop Pop. We do it all. Truly a variety show.
So a good family show. Good.
Next time we're going to do the musical episode.
Yeah.
We're going
Oh,
to sing everything.
I've been
Guest star
waiting months for
Lin-Manuel
this.
Miranda.
yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Be careful what you wish for.
I don't. My coconuts aren't in yet. They're being brought in by a swallow. I need some time for my coconuts to. Yes. It's not a
African or
matter of
European
when to
swallow?
grab it. It's a matter of when. Sorry.
Yeah, and we had a great chat tonight, didn't we?
It was electric.
Yeah, it was
Awesome
fun.
chat. Yeah, thank you everybody on YouTube and Twitch for coming to watch this silly game with us. Don't forget, we're going to be playing again in 2 weeks on May 26th. That's the date. Yep, May 26th. For the next episode of Keep on the Borderlands. See where this crazy group ends up after the caves. Do you go back to the keep? Do you rest on the road? We'll see. Got a lot of options here. And you got maybe some monsters hunting you down. Don't forget, you can also check out all the other backlog of videos and other campaigns here on my channel on YouTube, Tabletop Bob. If you'd like to support the channel in a more direct way, I do have a Patreon where we have various tiers where you can get all sorts of perks, and one of them is even play in a 5th edition game with me. That all the description, all of the information is down in the description below. Also, there's Ko-fi and my wife's Etsy shop if you'd like to get some Tabletop Bob merch. I don't have a mug here today. Oh, darn, I left it upstairs. I have a full cup of coffee upstairs that I didn't bring downstairs, and I realized kind of when we started, what a shame, right?
Aw.
I thought that's what kids were for. Oh, they're in bed.
Sleep, yeah.
They're sleeping.
Oh,
Too small for that, yeah.
Kind of
well,
hot.
they get more useful as they get older.
Yeah. Well, they get a little more dexterity, huh? A little hand-eye
More expensive.
coordination.
Eventually, you just text them and tell them to bring your coffee down.
Yeah. Hey, bring it. Let's go. Well, thank you, everybody. Players, awesome job. We'll see everybody next week. We've got a bunch of things: Wild Beyond the Witchlight, Skyhorn Lighthouse, and then we'll be back with Keep on the 26th. Stay. What was I going to say here? What's my sign off here?
See you on the
See you on-
tabletop.
That's it. I had a
It's been a
moment there,
day.
but yeah, whew, it has been a day. See you on the tabletop, everybody. Have a great night.
Guys, good night.
Night, folks.
Good night.